More charges have been laid over the grounding of the container ship Rena, and this time it's the Greek owners in court. The charges relate to oil leaks from the ship, and the company could be fined hundreds of thousands of dollars if found guilty. This comes as more debris washes ashore from the wreck. Lisa Owen reports.
6 months on and the Rena is dissolving into the ocean. This is all that's left wedged on the Astrolabe reef. In the past 24 hours, the disintegration's been dramatic. These pictures, filmed yesterday, clearly show the stern. In today's shots, it's gone.
The wreck as we know it now was absolutely being pounded to pieces on the reef.
The weather that's beating Rena into submission is also stopping the salvage operation. There's also a light film of oil stretching up to 3 kilometres northwest of the wreck.
That oil has been broken up, and so far we've had no reports of oil reaching any of those Coromandel beaches.
The vessel's owner, Greece-based company Dana Shipping, is now charged with discharging harmful substances into a coastal marine area. It's estimated 350 tonnes of oil leaked from Rena's fuel tanks. 6 months of footage track the vessel's demise. First, it was the cracked and buckled hull. January, and the Rena splits in two, catapulting yet more debris into the sea. And now, holidaymakers are now being urged to report any more debris that comes ashore. Lisa Owen, One News.
A final report into causes and circumstances of the 2011 grounding of the MV Rena container ship on New Zealand's Astrolabe Reef has found that it was the failure of the master and the crew to follow proper navigation or voyage planning, navigation and watchkeeping practices, and the ship manager's insufficient oversight of vessel safety management system that led to the grounding and subsequently the worst maritime disaster in the history of the country.
Rena grounding was a multifactored accident resulting mostly from lack of procedural compliance. Rena grounding was not in any way attributable to the multifunction of any onboard machinery or navigational equipment. Cause of the accident was the bridge crew progressively adjusted the automatic pilot to an incorrect heading and without making allowance for any leeway. Set or gyro compass error, the resulting ground track to the ship directly over the reef.
The Rena's crews were not following company's procedures with respect to monitoring the progress of the ship in relation to known dangers to navigation for entire voyage from Napier to the time of grounding. A failure to monitor adequately the progress of the Rena contributed directly to the grounding.
Based on what we have seen earlier, it is obvious that it is a failure or breakdown of bridge team that causes the accident to occur, with the reason that it involves human error that caused the ship to aground and was not in any way attributable to the malfunction of any onboard machinery, including onboard navigational equipment.
Some of the factors that caused the MV to grounding are the following. The bridge team was not following standard good practice for planning and executing the voyage, and not following the standard good practice for navigation watchkeeping.